Okay, let's start. Let's start on our backs. And we're just gonna start with legs up. So let's lift the hips a little. Place your palms on the floor under your hips. And then just lift the legs in the air. Try and get into a position where you're not really using much muscle. You're just able to let your leg weight come down into your hips. And then let's see if you can use your abdominal strength to just lift your hips enough to slide your hands out, and we'll come into happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet. Let your knees sink down on either side of you towards the floor. Take a couple more deep breaths here. And let's release the soles of the feet to the floor. And let's cross the right ankle onto the left knee. Pull the legs in for this outer hip stretch on the right. You can use your right elbow to press the right knee away as you pull in. Again, nice deep breath here. In and out through your nose. And let's release, switch sides. So again, use your left elbow to push the left knee away from you as you pull your legs in. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. And release your feet to the floor. Let's set up for bridge. So you can just barely touch your heels with your fingertips. Make sure your knees and feet are hip width apart and that they stay that way throughout the posture. So let's press into the feet, lift the hips, reach the tailbone forward, squeeze the glutes, make sure the knees are staying over the ankles. Keep lifting up. And let's lower the hips down. And we're just going to do a little held crunch here. So reach your arms forward, take a breath, exhale, pull your belly in, and we're just going to lift the shoulder blades off the floor and hold. And slowly roll back, spine back onto the mat. And then we'll lift the hips, bridge, squeeze the glutes, reach your tailbone forward, press into your feet, breathe. And release hips down. Take a breath, exhale, round up, reach your arms forward. Try to pull the belly button in towards the spine. And slowly roll back to the mat. And let's come into shoulder stand, lift the hips. Try to align your feet over knees, over hips, over shoulders. Contract your legs so your legs are straight. And let's slowly come down. And let's roll up to seated. Come into a squat. So let's have a nice long spine here. Lengthen your tailbone down and the crown of your head up. Press into your feet. And let's come to dangle. Hip width between your feet, toes pointing straight ahead. Grab your elbows if you'd like. Just place hands on the floor, step the right foot back into a low lunge. Getting our legs used to this position. Let's come into warrior two. Sink down into that front leg. Make sure the left knee stays over the ankle though. Strong legs. Again, pressing into the feet. Let's lean the upper body forward, bring that left arm down and the right arm up. So arms are in a line perpendicular to the floor. Legs are still in that warrior two position. Rotating the chest open, looking up to the ceiling. Let's come back to warrior two. Back to low lunge. Step back into downward dog. Walk it out here. And then stop with knees a little bent. Lift your hips. Rotate your triceps in and up. Press the floor away. Pressing into your knuckles and fingertips. And then we're going to step the right foot forward. Low lunge, other side. So let your hips get used to this position here, sinking down a little bit. Let's come up into warrior two. Sitting down nice and deep, hips open. Spine straight, belly in. Come forward, bring that right arm down, the left arm up. Stack the arms. Open the chest out to the side, look up to the ceiling. You can tuck your chin in towards your shoulders so your head isn't hanging. Legs stay strong. Come back to warrior two. Down to low lunge. Step back into downward facing dog. And now we're going to do a few waves forward and back from down dog into plank. So start by making a wave in the spine, coming all the way forward into plank, and then hold it there. Nice flat back. Pull your abdomen in. And then we'll push back into downward facing dog. Now inhale, come forward. Hold it. Take a breath. Exhale, come back. And hold it. And now let's move a little faster, inhaling forward, and then exhaling back. Inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. And continue with your breath. Stop in downward facing dog. We'll bring the knees to the floor. Sit back on your heels. We'll just do some gentle neck circles. Start going one way. And then go the other way. We'll reach the right hand out to the right. Let your left ear come towards your left shoulder. Let your head roll down, chin to chest. Right hand back to the lap, lift your head, and send the left arm out to the side. And right ear to right shoulder. Your ear's not touching your shoulder, it's just going in that direction. Shoulders stay relaxed. Let your head roll down, chin to chest. Left hand back and head up. Pull that right arm across. Keep that right shoulder down as you're pulling across the front of your body. And then pull the left arm across. And release, and we're going to come into our lunge again, left foot forward. So lift that back knee off the floor. Warrior two. See if you can sink down even a little lower this time. Come forward into our triangles. Left fingertips touching the floor, right arm reaching to the ceiling. Back leg should be completely engaged. And tuck your chin in towards your right shoulder, look up to the ceiling. Come back to warrior two. Come back down to low lunge, step back into downward facing dog. And let's step the right foot forward. Come into warrior two. Press into your feet, legs strong. Come forward, arms perpendicular to the floor. Belly in. Doing a spine twist here. Come back to warrior two. Legs stay the same. Come down to low lunge. And step back to downward facing dog. We're going to start our wave back and forth between plank and downward facing dog. So go ahead and start with moving with your breath, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Do a couple more times. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. Lift your right leg. Going to bring the right knee to the left elbow. Hold here. Slowly lower hips to the floor. And we're going to come over, big side stretch over to the left. Now see if we can come out the opposite way we went in. So plant that left leg, engage the abdomen, lift the right knee to the left elbow, come back to downward dog. Three-legged dog, right leg lifted. Right foot down. Lift your left leg, bring your left knee to right elbow. Hold. Slowly lower the hips and stretch over to the right. Come out the opposite way. Plant your hands, curl the right toes under, engage the abdomen and lift left knee to right elbow. And then three-legged dog. And right, left foot down. Come to all fours. Curl the toes under, sit back on your heels. Do some neck circles. And switch directions. Bend the right arm. Reach through the fingertips as you bring the left ear over towards the shoulder. Chin to chest. Lift your head and extend the left arm. Right ear towards right shoulder. Chin to chest. Lift your head. Pull the right arm across. And switch sides. Release, come back to all fours. Let's uncurl the toes, bang the tops of the feet on the floor. Walk hands down a little bit, downward dog. Lift your right leg. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Hold. Slowly lower the hips down. Side stretch. Mouth the reverse way. Lifting right knee to left elbow. And then back into three-legged dog. And right foot down. Lift your left leg. Bend your left knee, bring it to your right elbow. Slowly lower the hips down. Stretch over to the right. And reverse. Out. Plant the palms, lift the left knee. And come back into three-legged dog. And left foot down. And let's come back onto the knees, walk the hands forward into melting heart, stretch open the chest and shoulders. And then slide all the way onto your stomach. Bring the arms to the sides and a little back. And we'll just do some full locusts here with the arms a little more back than usual. So contract everything to start and then lift everything off the floor. Squeezing between your shoulder blades, squeezing your triceps, your quads. Just try to keep your face and your breath relaxed. Slowly come down, bring your right ear to the mat and release. Second set, let's bring the chin forward. Contract everything before you lift, and then lift everything off the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades, the glutes. Contract your legs and arms. Relax your face. And let's squeeze a little bit harder and come a little bit higher. And then slowly everything comes down. Bring your left ear on the mat and relax. Bring your chin forward. Let's push up onto the knees. And then come onto our backs. Squeeze the knees in. And then let's let the knees drop over to the left. Right arm out to the right. Twist your head to the right unless that's not comfortable for your neck. If you would like to add extra, and this is in your wheelhouse today, then just straighten that top leg and grab the outside of the right foot with your left hand. Flex the toes back towards you. Release, come back to center. Let's again hug the knees in. And then let's drop knees over to the right. Left arm out to the side, head twisted to the left if that's okay for your neck. If you'd like to do the same thing this side, you can straighten that top leg, grab the outside of the left foot with your right hand. Flex your toes back towards you. Release, come back to center. Let's hug the knees in. Plant your soles of your feet on the floor, hip width apart. So we're going to end with our bridge and a crunch. So set your feet up for bridge. Tuck your shoulder blades under and press to the feet. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, reach your tailbone forward. Keep your shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. And slowly lower down, take a breath. Exhale, roll up, reach forward with your hands. Hold here, make sure you can breathe comfortably. Slowly roll back down. And we'll come up into bridge. One last time, reach your tailbone forward, squeeze your glutes, press into your feet. Slowly bring the hips down, take a breath. Exhale, roll up. Slowly roll back down. And then extend your legs. Relax your arms by your sides. Shavasana. If your mind is wandering, bring it back to your body and your breath. Start to deepen your breath. Move fingers and toes. Hands, feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then either turn onto your side and push up or roll on your spine back to seated.